Hey, and welcome to another Geek Out commentary. I'm Sam.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
I'm Josh.
And we are wrapping up our August Pulp Fest, brought to you by Jake.
And orange juice.
And orange juice, sure.
I don't like pulp in my orange juice.
Tropicana style with, me too. It's good.
Yeah.
But
I like my orange juice chewy.
you get more nutrients, guys, if it has pulp. But, fuck. With the Phantom. Jake, you picked this one. Why the Phantom?
Well, I mean, he's one of the granddaddies of them all. In terms of, we can thank Lee Falk's character, the Phantom, for the reason of having skin-tight muscle suits in comic books. We can thank the Phantom. He's the first one to have the white of his eyes in a comic book. You don't see his pupils, which was a huge, Dredd not seeing his face. You're never supposed to see the Phantom's eyes in the comic, behind the thing. You're also never supposed to see his face. The only person who's ever supposed to see that... I'm slurring my speech here. I'm so excited about the Phantom.
So drunk.
The only one who's supposed to see the Phantom's face is the one he chooses to marry. That's the only time he's ever supposed to reveal his face and identity.
So do you ever see his secret identity in the comics?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He just never does the Batman Returns thing where he tears off his mask?
Oh, he doesn't here in the movie. But...
He means in the comics.
Oh. Well, I mean, yes. When he takes the thing off, he has eyeballs. Yes, that is what he does.
I get what you
Thank
mean.
you.
Yes.
Well, too bad the one answering the questions. But anyway.
Well, I mean, I got it. But anyway,
I'm just trying to ask questions.
the reason he decided to have pupilless eyes on the superhero was because it reminded him of the Greek god statues. They didn't have pupils; they just had blank kind of eyes, and he wanted to give them this power, kind of like the strong man with the underwear on the outside, which the Phantom also has, not in this movie, but it's striped. And I guess he was originally supposed to be gray in the comics, but they decided they wanted to add some color and pizzazz, so they made him a purple outfit.
It's much more stealthy.
Exactly. In the jungles, you want that purple outfit with striped underwear. But again, we get all the classic staples. We get the twin 45s.
Skull ring.
Yeah, the skull ring.
The magic
and
skull ring.
And the saber ring. And, the trusty sidekick, hero, and devil. So, I don't know, it's fun. The Phantom's a character that isn't well known nowadays. So hopefully one day he is a little bit better and well known. But it's a fun movie. I think we all enjoy it.
That's what I'm saying, Josh, Jake. When we become famous and have lots of money, we should just start making pulp movies again.
Yeah.
Well,
needs to happen.
He did
And
last
Josh.
a little bit longer in other forms of media after his movie. Like he had a cartoon show, Phantom 2099.
Yeah, which is
We
pretty
had
good.
that awful sci-fi miniseries.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
And then a video game also set in the future time period.
Yeah.
Did the
I mean, but
cartoon
that all
show.
happened in kind of a span of a snap and it was over.
Yeah, but at least he lasted a little bit longer.
He did. Well, the cool thing about Lee Falk is Lee Falk wrote him until he died. It'd be like if Stan Lee was still writing Spider-Man. I mean, Lee Falk wrote him for almost his from his early adult life to the time he died.
Didn't Will Eisner do that with the Spirit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as well. So I mean, but just to put it in perspective of these guys, loved these characters and knew them so well. He was writing them until the day he died, or close enough. But and it was there's a cool picture of Lee Falk with what's his face? Is there a ringing?
Billy Zane. And
Billy Zane?
it's just the air conditioning.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, well, without much further ado, Chris, start us off.
Yeah, so we're watching the DVD version of The Phantom. You should be fine with whatever you're watching it on. And we have the movie set up, ready to go, counter all zeros. I'll give you a countdown and then tell you to hit play. So make sure you have that all set up and be ready to go in 5, 4, 3.
I remember the tagline for the movie was "Slam Evil." He never.
And I've seen that. And this is a staple in the comics. They usually start the comics with that phrase for those who came in late.
It's Patrick McGowan of The Prisoner fame.
I'm a big fan of The Prisoner. I keep seeing Laserdiscs for it pop up on eBay. I want to buy them, but there's only 2 episodes per Laserdisc, and they're all $9 per Laserdisc. So I'm this is a lot of episodes.
It's a great Iron Maiden song too.
Yeah.
I have to thank Sam. A while back, he alerted to me that they were doing a pulp sale on Comixology, and I got basically almost every of the classic early Phantom comics in like the collection form for like $30. It's awesome.
Oh, there's a little foreshadowing to the magical power of the ring right there.
Joel Schumacher wanted to direct this film, but I think he got tied up by Batman and Robin.
Ouch.
Because Batman Forever was more successful than him and Warner Brothers anticipated. It's James Remar from everyone's favorite film, The Warriors. He plays Ajax.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rightfully gets punched in the face in this one and branded as evil multiple times.
You see his penis in Sex and the City.
I knew it. There it is. I thought that's what you were going to say first when you first mentioned him.
Well, he also goes on to become the adoptive father of Dexter.
That's true. Stunts.
He also plays two different characters in Django Unchained.
He also goes out hard in Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
Let me guess. Life? Yeah! Like he makes that huge noise and Dredd turns around and shoots him. He's like, death.
Yeah. I just watched that the other day.
Mm.
Because my Laserdisc came in. My
Functioning.
My intact
Same cover,
Laserdisc.
right?
Yeah.
Same cover.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Japanese one,
Too
that's
expensive.
just his head with the mask
Yeah.
on, it's like over $30
Yeah,
just for the
nutty-
movie, and
nutty
then
for that.
shipping.
I feel like they were really hoping for another Indiana Jones with
Mhm.
this, because this is straight out of Temple of Doom.
No, in the beginning, yeah. I mean, absolutely. Although, to be fair, Phantom did it first.
To be fair, you did get another Indiana Jones with crystal skulls in it. And look at how well that turned out.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite
He's even
Indiana
wearing a
Jones.
hat like Indy.
And
there's
he's got a short round.
Yeah. And I think there's a truck in Indiana Jones.
That was an interesting special effect.
The
Like
music
it-
right now playing is like what they play on reality shows and they're about to cut somebody from
Yeah.
it.
They didn't even knock that off of the bridge for the kid. Pretty rude.
Yeah.
I've always wondered how like people build bridges like this. You know, like back,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like the bridge in Indiana Jones. Like clearly they didn't have like big cranes and stuff like that. It's really impressive that people were just able to do that with like their
Spielberg refused to set foot on the bridge in Temple of Doom.
yeah.
It's always a good sign for the director when he tells the actors to go do it. He wasn't doing the Iger sanction rules, that's for sure.
Yeah. unlike your guys'
I just explained
Chinese
that
run.
to our friend Nicole who works at the shop, the Iger sanction rules, and just seeing her face like, what the fuck are you doing?
What's the most obscure Clint Eastwood film you can invoke? The Beguiled.
Tightrope.
Firefox.
Return of the Creature.
Firefox.
I-
Firefox is a fantastic trailer. Never actually seen the movie.
Pink Cadillac. Oh, God.
Who would you... I mean, obviously, Billy Zane is a fantastic in this movie. And
You know who he beat out for the role?
Bruce Campbell.
That's right.
Oof.
Studio wanted Bruce Campbell.
You know, I love Bruce Campbell, but I prefer Billy Zane in this
Yeah, I don't-
performance. I don't see Bruce Campbell doing it better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although
Well,
I would have preferred
shit.
him in Congo.
That's such like... it's so ridiculous.
He has done a superhero stylish role, just not as enjoyable as something like this.
Or
Bubba
you-
Hotep?
Are we going to say Ash, or were you going to say Briscoe, The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr.?
No, think further back in time.
Maniac Cop?
Atticus from the Hercules Legendary Journeys.
A little further forward.
Or you could just tell us.
I'm currently not remembering the name of it, but he plays
okay.
something during like
That's classic Josh's stall. He's like, keep going because I can't
I mean,
remember.
he was in like all 3 Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. Is
Yeah,
that what
he
you're
should have been
talking
Mysterio.
I'll look it up.
about? Yeah. Yeah, he would have been perfect for Mysterio.
Mhm. I mean, that was the rumor going around that they were going to try to do that.
It was Zane's performance in this film, though, that got him the part in Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I think this is also what convinced him to keep his head shaved.
Just like just like The Rocketeer and Dick Tracy, they wanted to make a trilogy out of this.
Yeah, it's too bad. I mean, like, it's funny. Like, even like my dad, who didn't know the Phantom existed, never heard about this movie, and he came in when I was watching it from about this point, and he was like, "Man, that movie's just a lot of fun," you know.
Like,
he didn't fall asleep.
Ah,
is basically
jack
what
of
I'm
all
saying.
trades.
oh, was that a superhero?
He kind of
There was
becomes a
stunts.
superhero type character in the show.
Vigilantism, maybe.
I would have
Briscoe
never,
County Jr.
ever.
Oh yeah, he
gotten that.
becomes the daring dragoon
Okay.
in the show.
All right.
Not bad, not bad.
I'll give
This
you
guy
that.
goes out so
I'll
hard.
give you that obscure reference.
I'll bring the DVD box set over sometime and let you watch it.
All right, look, a plastic skull.
Looks like Eddie.
It reacts to noise. The eyes flash. Ooh, just like that skeleton.
Did he really need the flashlight?
Yeah, it seems pretty well
Yeah, he
lit
was
for a
clearly-
cave.
Yeah. Now be ghosts.
Didn't they learn anything from Aladdin?
Or King's Quest.
No, especially not from Kane's Quest.
Nobody learns anything from King's Quest.
I'm
Nope.
sure as hell didn't learn anything because I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, me neither.
Complete collection available on PSN
Yeah,
or Xbox Live if you prefer.
I do.
New series coming out nowish.
Soon.
Yeah.
I'm kind of bummed Telltale didn't get the license.
Yeah.
Speaking of Telltale, I recently got all, 5 episodes of the Back to the Future Telltale game?
Part 4, yeah.
On Steam for like $5.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Basically, you got all the episodes for the price of one.
I love
Still haven't played it, but I was like, you know what? I'll get it.
the Phantom's arrival or his moment when he rides into battle. Buff is very
Bring
is
penis.
very like Robin Hood.
And then like he turns and it shows his butt cheeks. Oh wait, no, wrong superhero.
He he was supposed to be wearing like the Michael Keaton body armor to make him look jacked, and he showed up and he was like, "No, I'm just gonna be jacked." And
Fair
they're
enough.
like, oh, okay.
Thank you, Billy Zane.
He also, he couldn't get that to the cowl part to fit unless he shaved his head. So he shaved his head for all the
Yeah, that's
Phantom
so
sequences.
like Errol Flynn. And also it's Devil.
Automatic weapon loses out
This has
to a
got
handgun.
the classic, Indiana Jones-esque stunts, especially with the plane coming up later on in the movie.
Like I said,
Mhm.
this film is very much kind of like by way of Indiana Jones.
Mhm. There's an
At
old
least
t-
up until they get to the city.
Yeah. There's an old TV show they did where the actor who played the Phantom also played Captain Marvel. But in the TV show, the dog was a German Shepherd, not a wolf. Or the animal was a German Shepherd, not a wolf.
Less guys we gotta split the booty with.
It's the beginning of The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Funny, he told me something similar.
What? No!
No! And I'm guessing the boss told you to kill me.
No. I killed a bus driver.
The bullshit! He has the same inflection for everything he's ever done.
Yeah.
He's got a southern accent in Django Unchained.
Yeah.
But it's, I guess, same inflection. But yeah,
Yeah. He sounds the same. There's like no like...
kind of like
Same
gravelly
volume.
voice.
It's almost
yeah.
Yeah.
it's almost like he has the same voice.
We got him, clearly.
Nope.
Marked with evil. Fuck you.
Now,
Some
Jake,
Raiders of the Lost Ark
Jake,
shit.
before we started recording, you were talking about an interesting thing with the mark of evil
Mhm.
and the ring and whatnot.
Oh, I think it was Mythbusters that did a thing where it's like, it's impossible to, because in the comics he would punch, if he, like they've already alluded to in the movie, he would punch you in the face with his right hand, and he has the skull ring, and that would leave a mark on your face, so you're forever marked as evil in the eyes of the Phantom. And in Mythbusters, they were like, "Is that possible? Can you punch someone hard enough to leave a permanent mark on their face?" And they were like, "No, you can't." And so there was a comic book that came out after that, and they're like, "Oh, you want to be smartasses?" And so they made it so his ring was actually razor sharp along the outline of the skull, and it had some jungle ink in it, permanent whatever. And when he would punch you, he would tattoo your face. So there's a great Alex Ross cover where you see a guy's face after he's been beaten to almost death by the Phantom, and one side of his face is skull rings, and the other side of his face is the 4 sabers, and he's just lumps of flesh. He's like, "Oh shit, boss, they found me."
The Phantom isn't part of Masks, is he?
No, I wish he was. He does have 2 comic series going on right now, which is pretty fantastic. They're miniseries, but it's really exciting.
Fantastic too.
But Peter David's doing one of them. It's really cool. Let it call back to the original Phantom stuff and bringing characters you hadn't seen since the 2nd issue ever.
Good catch, Phantom.
And I think the thing that Billy Zane does so well in this performance is he just seems so genuine about it. He doesn't play it as superhero-y or over the top. And there's so many funny, cool little moments where he studies the way the Phantom would stand in the comics, which is one of the great moments later on that gives his character away. Pistol grip pump. The Phantom. He screams. I feel like we should try to find, like we did with the Rocketeer, we should try to find the one perfect shot moment in this movie. And I'm sure there's a couple.
I'll tweet them to Jeff.
Yeah.
He's actually got he's been busy lately. He's got a documentary about that sort of thing coming out.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Is that something that he's been doing for a long time, or you just?
Because he's usually I want to say he's like an editor, and I think just spending that much time looking at still movie images, he was like, "That's really pretty."
Oh yeah. It's a great Twitter page to follow. A giant bat, man.
The bat.
Yeah.
There's our 89 reference. Oddly enough, after the Dark Knight reference.
The ghost who walks. They do a good job of laying down the pipe and foundation of the Phantom in this. Speaking of laying down pipe,
It's always important to lay down pipe.
ladies and gentlemen.
Billy Zane.
You think I was just going to go away after Back to the Future 2?
Yeah, if you've listened to any of the Back to the Future reference commentaries, we've mentioned Phantom Billy Zane.
We mentioned the Ghost Who Walks.
Yeah.
And Ghost
Quite
Who,
a bit.
The Ghost Who Falls.
Yeah, Ghost Who gets covered with manure.
Yeah.
Skull Cave. So cool. Also, the ring on his left hand is the 4 sabers, which is something he wouldn't punch you in the face. He'd be like, "I will forever watch over you." But it was a symbol he would leave for you, which means that you were forever protected by the Phantom. And it's cheesy, but I love it. It's very pulpy, but it's on his left hand because that's the vein, and it's closer to your heart, so it represents the good side of the Phantom
Hmm.
and him wanting to protect you.
It's just like that little decoder ring that the Shadow would give his people
The Shadow.
in that amazing movie, The Shadow.
Yes, very amazing movie.
I got nothing. I'm not even gonna pretend. I'm just gonna stare at Billy Zane.
If you want my opinion, I'll give it to you, but you didn't ask.
Whatever. Once you guys leave, I'm going to pop in my Shadow Laserdisc.
That's fine. I'll go home and watch something good.
I am still down for, even though we're doing like all this pulp stuff right now, but I'm down for Laserdisc Pulp Night,
Yeah?
and that's when I will watch The Shadow.
Whenever you want.
What is there anything outside of those four that we'd be missing Laserdisc era?
For pulp stuff,
Maybe Zorro, but
yeah.
and there's Ghost Patrick McGowan.
He's a prisoner of this cave.
I do like he's got the classy like Phantom robes.
Yeah, he's got like a smoking jacket.
Yeah, that the Phantom wears when he chills in the Skull Cave.
Don't fuck with this.
Yeah.
It's like he knew.
Yeah. Did I just
Walk through a ghost.
You're in the Skull Cave, yes.
I'm going crazy.
Long Island.
Tromacchio to West Egg. Wouldn't that be cool if the Phantom ran into fucking Gatsby?
Yeah. Well, like I said, you know, watching all these pulp movies, they all take place from the same time. It's all about shared universes nowadays. I mean, granted, you don't have to be like, hey, look, it's the Rocketeer, the Shadow, the freaking Phantom. But
I mean,
like,
they're doing it in the comics.
yeah,
with
they all
masks.
exist. They all exist in these in the same time.
Christy Swanson, the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
Mhm. Some might say the best.
Would you?
I might.
I would.
I'm a big fan of the movie.
I've actually
Yeah.
never seen the movie.
Oh,
Neither
it's
have
there
I.
on my DVD rack.
Is it?
Yeah.
I have like a huge crush on her in this movie.
Paul
though.
Rubens is in it.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is
One
there
of the best parts.
is there anyone from the cast of the film that makes it into?
No.
No, God, no.
I heard
The-
Joss
and
Whedon was just like
even the-
not about that movie.
Yeah, no,
Like, called
he-
it like one of the worst experiences of his life.
He
right?
was very upset at how much or how little control he had over the movie in general.
Which is a pity because I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I think it's one of the best movies he's ever made. I mean, that's not true, but
In what capacity did he just create and write it?
yeah, I don't. If I remember correctly, he didn't direct it, and he was very upset at that. You know, because the directing was
At least he got the chance to do the show. I feel
Yeah,
like that's
yeah, at
something
least-
that probably helped him.
at least he was able to retain the
Oh, God.
creative rights or whatever.
So, you know, I talked some shit on Darren Cross and Ant-Man. This is some fucking... I don't even know.
This is some fucking
Top-notch villainry right here.
I mean, this is next level. I mean,
Yeah.
no one has reached this.
No one
Nobody
ever
has-
will.
Nobody can
This is
reach this.
This is what villains should aspire to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chew all the scenery.
I mean, Dr. Horrible tries, but he doesn't even come close.
Yeah, and that's satire.
Yeah.
You can tell she's a lady. You can tell she's a real go-getter woman because she butters her own bread.
She did not enjoy that.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
Dicks.
Knuckles.
When was the Buffy movie made? Do you remember? Because was it around this time?
It was before
It
this.
was before this.
Yeah.
Was her star? Was her
This
star?
is,
Because
this is 96.
okay.
Maybe 94.
Yeah.
Oh God. So it begins.
But we wish you didn't.
Yeah. Now, this is the most calm we'll see him. It only gets crazier. And by the end, you will see him leaning forward with skulls,
92.
blasting lasers out of its eyes,
right,
going, unbelievable! Like, it just rises to a crescendo.
Remember when he spears a man?
Yeah.
No metaphor
Remember,
there.
This always stuck with me. Remember the microscope?
Oh, yeah.
It was like the spike
blades,
or whatever, and
yeah.
it stabs the guy in the eye. I forgot what the thing says, though. It's like liar or
Or
something.
traitor,
or
something
yeah.
like that. Or, yeah.
Yeah, amazing acting.
He's got several one
Well, you
perfect
did
shots
say-
in this.
Timothy Dalton should have been...
Timothy Dalton
Oh,
would
yes.
have been amazing.
What if it still was Neville Sinclair?
Yeah,
And it's just
it basically
and he's not
is.
dead yet, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, just replace
Shared
actor
universe.
for business.
much
yeah.
like how I always remember Billy Zane as the Rocketeer. I always remember Timothy
You're
Dalton
just
as this
spinning
guy.
it wrong, yeah.
Yeah, basically I just confused the Phantom and the Rocketeer.
I'm not pleased.
He stepped on the zoom button on the camera. 'Cause that's how it works, right, Chris?
Yeah.
It's like a pedal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you drive a car, right?
Like
Okay.
distortion, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zoom.
No, it's
Step on a button.
It's more of a wah wah pedal.
Okay.
So you can like rock forward and
Yeah.
backward.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Spiderwebs by the No Doubt. Yeah, because they never have before.
Though I guess in the 30s they kind of get the granddaddies of the 20th century.
Yeah, he gets
Touche. Touche.
political without getting political. I like that.
Also, the Buffy movie had Donald Sutherland, so
Oh, yeah.
He was a great watcher.
yeah.
Isn't it? Wait, because he's in the MASH movie, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it
Okay.
funny how he's in like two movies that are? It's not that funny. Fuck it. But like he's in two movies
It's
that are,
hilarious.
and then they become famous too.
are known because of the TV shows that came after it. Yeah.
That's just,
Well, especially because MASH, the film, had so much talent in it.
Yeah, it's got Elliot Gould. It's got, Duvall's in it.
Yep.
It's directed by Robert Altman. Bobby Altman.
It's got an actor that actually made the transition to the TV show.
Just radar.
Yep.
Who stuck with that character until even after MASH in the TV show Radar.
Yep.
He's on the part of the main cast, I think, for the first 8 seasons before he tries his hand at a spinoff. Trapper John's only on for 3.
And there's also After MASH.
Yeah, only lasted a season.
Probably
It's-
for the best.
having seen it, yeah.
Turncoat.
Remember that show Pan Am with Christina Ricci?
I do.
It was
I
like-
wish I didn't.
It was like, look, we're like Mad Men too, and it's like, no, you're not. Not even Christina Ricci can save you. Playboy Club worked under the same rationale. It's like, look, we're also in the early '60s, and it's like,
That's not what is making this show.
yeah. Even Amber Heard in a Playboy bunny outfit can't win, though it gets close.
Mm.
And Lauren Benatti, man,
She was being Benatti.
yeah. First episode, she sings "Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend," which isn't particularly naughty, but oh, there it is. I feel like there's got to be an easier way to do this.
oh yeah.
But not as fun.
How are we supposed to know he's a villain unless he has an elaborate way of killing someone?
I mean,
Exactly,
he
Chris.
spears a man in his conference office. That's about as unelaborate as you can get.
Well, I don't know. We don't know how much that cost.
Yeah.
But by that point, we've
Or I guess
know
no, because
full
he's like,
well
yeah,
a
he's
villain.
pissed because there's a hole in the wall now.
The only other thing I've seen Treat Williams in is Everwood.
Yeah. Same here.
With what has the lead from Everwood been in since Everwood?
I want to say that was it.
Yeah, I know he's in The Patriot, but that's while the show, right before the show went on the air.
But that show went on for quite a while.
7, 8 seasons.
Yeah.
It helped. That and Gilmore Girls helped build and Dawson's Creek helped build the WB.
Gilmore Girls.
Have you started listening to the Gilmore Guys podcast?
No,
yet?
it's funny. A bunch of people have been telling me about that.
Liar.
Even the composer knew.
Yeah, he was like, just get next scene.
Yeah. Give him the jonky music. The
Yeah. No ticket. Although I know it's a Zeppelin.
But is it made of lead?
Yes. The Red Baron.
plural. And if one of them was Catherine Zeta-Jones, so it's like sexy Red Baron.
Yeah.
Lady in Red Baron.
I'll be back by midnight.
It's a pretty calm ocean. It's almost like it's a pool.
Yeah. All soundstage waters are relatively calm. Ever see Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow?
Yes.
No.
What were your thoughts?
Too much green screen.
Too much weird color treatment. Like it was like Brian Singer
I feel
or
like
Zack Snyder. It was like Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder. Yeah,
but I feel like it had to be
Uh,
part of the green screen.
Yeah. Like it just looked like low quality green screen.
when she holds the Luger on that one lady, she's just like, not having it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not today.
Today.
But yeah, it did look like the saturate, just the way,
Yeah.
kind of looked like Sucker Punch, but somehow worse.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's pretty easy to be worse than Sucker Punch, but then again,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Sucker Punch.
And I really enjoyed Sky Captain.
But what are your thoughts on Sucker Punch?
Oh, I enjoyed that too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that automatically got a yes.
You didn't even have to see it. You were just like, yes.
Yeah. And then I saw it and it was like, oh, yes.
No, I'm Batman.
I wanted to eat your sandwich.
Please call me Mr. Phantom.
Please, Mr. Phantom's my father.
That's the classic Phantom pose. I know it's not like original, but that's something he would always copy from the comic book. Like every fucking picture of the Phantom is he's doing that pose. It also gives him away to Diane later, which is great. Not Diana Palmer.
The Diana Palmer?
How do I conceal an erection in these pants?
He turns.
Luckily, they're tight enough that I can't even move blood.
You know, I
Knocks
almost
over
that they have someone made that belt buckle, and it's like for sale on eBay. And I was
yeah?
like, oh man, if I could find the saber ring.
So you're not just a chump walking around with just the Phantom ring,
Well, no, it's just
the skull ring.
It's because I have the saber ring and I can't find it, which is why I don't wear the skull ring. Josh is repping it. Well done, Josh. Good job.
Yeah, the only one of us that it could fit on.
Yeah, right. Because I have mine here, but it barely fits on my pinky. So much so that I tried to resize it, but because it's made out of shitty like pewter, broke the one bit
Yeah.
off of it. So now it kind of gets onto my finger, but like won't stay on.
I was so happy when 7-Eleven was initially selling these things.
This is before, Mask of Zorro?
Yeah, this is I think her first big American movie.
Right.
I don't think they care. Piracy, though. The Phantom fucking hates piracy.
That's why you should never pirate the movie The Phantom.
You should never do that.
You know, I kind of want to just so I'd get a visit by him.
It's like saying Candyman in the mirror 3 times.
Yeah, but I don't like that movie.
But it likes you.
One day this will all be yours.
Now get off my horse.
Yeah. Get off, hero.
Get off my plane. Wait, what?
This is probably my favorite sequence in the whole movie. Some of my favorite Billy Zane stuff.
Well, we're only a third of the way through the film.
His suit isn't straight purple, is it? There's like design in it.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like skull stuff in it. Yeah, I think it's this mixed with the his arrival in New York. My two favorite scenes in the movie, especially when he goes to the zoo. That's
Oh, yeah.
probably the one perfect shot moment. Just wolf going on, hanging out. See, it's the purple that blends him in with his
Yeah.
surroundings.
Yep.
Total concealment.
Bengala.
Such a cheap way to get your captive to talk.
I mean, that's how I always get them to talk. Which is weird because I always, kidnap guys, but whatever.
Hidden.
Stealth. Just your size 2?
Yeah.
Hey, women's shoe sizes are different.
Again, this is a good moment of his like genuine sincerity when he comes across the women.
Kind of reminds me of
Speed.
reminds me of Adam West.
Yeah.
Like ladies,
Yeah.
oh.
I like how he called them gentlemen, though.
Yeah. Also, you get to see the speed of the Phantom.
Just ignores her.
I don't take you seriously at all.
This part's metal.
You're the best.
I
Yeah,
don't even think you're completely pointing that pistol at me from that angle.
but that's definitely not the reason why he doesn't take
You
her
know-
seriously.
His torso there is like a proto Punisher shirt.
Yeah.
Again, how do I conceal a boner in these pants?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm a vampire slayer.
Jesus Christ.
I'm leading you away from the direction you need to go.
Yeah.
Finally, some men.
Now it's your kind of cruise, Chris.
Yeah, man cruise.
Ever see Boat Trip with Roger Moore?
No.
It's technically starring Cuba Gooding Jr.
I was about to say, no, wait. That can't be the one he's thinking of. He's got to be thinking of the Cuba Gooding Jr. one where they pretend to be gay.
I knew which one he was talking about, and I still said no. So
Because he hasn't. Either way, he hasn't seen it.
yeah,
I didn't know
because had
Roger
I seen
Moore
it-
was in
had
that.
I seen it, I would have known Roger Moore was in it.
Oh.
He hits on Artie Lang.
Hmm.
But then again, who doesn't?
Me.
I probably wouldn't either. But what a shitty guy.
Where do you find out what his name is?
Can't everyone?
Devil, you fucked up.
What about Devil?
He can fly.
Is that where the fuel is held?
I can't speak for biplanes, but in regular planes, yeah, the fuel is in the wing.
I figured they were in a fuel tank in the body. But okay. I'll go with it.
Again, I don't know if you're sure with biplanes, but it's because the engines are usually in the wing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I understand that on like those planes there would be fuel, in the wings at least to get to the engines, but I wouldn't. I don't know.
In terms of like storage,
yeah.
I'm sure they might have something in the body of it too, but I know that there are big fuel lines in the along the wing.
It's the good old fashioned, just massive stunt.
Phantom stunt spectacular.
Yeah,
just like the Indiana Jones thing at
Hollywood Studios.
Yeah,
or the
MGM.
Waterworld stunt spectacular at Universal Studios Los Angeles.
And there was nothing spectacular about that.
Never saw
well, the
it.
stunts were actually pretty spectacular.
yeah. I would go to the MGM Studios for the Indiana Jones one every time I went to Disney.
Downtown Disney's getting a Indiana Jones themed restaurant soon.
Ooh, cool. He's gonna be Lao She.
No, it's going to be Jacques.
Can you get dates there?
That's cool.
No, because they'd all be bad.
Oh, good pull. Good pull.
yeah.
Teamwork.
But no, seriously, you think they'll be on the menu?
I don't.
I would call it bad dates.
With a little disclaimer, like
Yeah.
Jacques takes no responsibility for.
Poisoning.
Yeah. They feed it to a monkey first to see if it lives.
You get a monkey at your table.
It's
to
got to be
feed
a
the
Nazi monkey, though.
Nazi
Yeah.
monkey, yeah. Yeah, because
Yeah, that
if
like
it's
seek Hiles randomly.
if it's an Allied Forces monkey, you don't want to,
Yeah,
you don't
no.
want it to die.
Nope.
Stuntman had to wear the purple outfit. That's so great.
I'm impressed with how level he's able to keep the plane by not being in it.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like a car.
Yeah, exactly.
You point it in one direction, it just keeps going.
He jammed the stick,
Yeah.
and that's what he's going to do to her later. And then jump off her. Clearly not being attached to the plane by any means. Well, there goes his kids.
One of the things I love about Billy Zane's performance as Kit Walker is that he's always, he seems like he's legitimately having a good time. He's always got that grin on his face.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Has Billy Zane talked about how...
He seemed to have enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I think I've tweeted him more than a handful of times about it.
Yeah, I think it was brought up on one of the Nerdist podcasts, and he had nothing but good things to say about his time with it.
That's good. Stunts.
Yeah, I think he feels very much like Billy Campbell feels about, the Rocketeer.
Yeah.
Oof.
You bums forget how to kill people? I want Dick Tracy dead.
30 seconds, no more Phantom. 30 seconds, no more Phantom.
I want the Warriors alive, if not wasted.
Ah!
All it needs is that Jurassic Park sound effect.
Just the Good thing we had horses. Splash. Oh, look, friends.
It's like Ewoks.
They've mastered the pulley system.
It's like instead of speeder bikes, they're just horses.
Ooh. They're also cannibals.
You'll never see those two men again.
What he said was happy eating. Old Jungle saying.
Salami Day. Beautiful beachfront property.
And then becomes the cover of a 5-cent romance novel at a drugstore.
Yeah.
Some of those early Phantoms look like that.
Salami Day.
I thought you were fucking dying.
That's the noise that I thought of as soon as that skull comes on the screen. Like, it just looks like it's going...
Oh, welcome home, Mr. Walker.
I just kind of look up like, huh?
Yeah.
Chris, are
Yeah.
you okay?
I like how everyone chose to look down at their phone right when that happened, too. I would have stopped earlier, but no one had looked up yet, so I was like, I guess I'll just keep going until someone notices.
Look at all my shit.
Give that girl a pearl necklace. Bitches love a pearl necklace.
I think you would know that by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the signs are posted everywhere.
The skeleton told him he was coming in. Love smoking.
The problem is all the signs say no fumar, and he doesn't speak Spanish.
I think they filmed this in what, Thailand?
Sure.
Somewhere exotic in South Pacific.
L.A.?
Well, for the, yeah.
Vancouver?
No. This isn't the CW budget.
Oh.
It's probably New Zealand. Fine, New York then. It's all Central Park.
Yeah.
And Staten Island.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you know that?
All these old jungle sayings that we're all supposed to be caught up on. Wow,
I mean-
this is some New York soundtrack.
Yeah.
I assume no one wins
Just a cacophony of noise.
Yeah.
arguing with the Phantom because he just continuously walks away from you if you try to argue with him.
I'm gonna stick my dick in this tonight.
Now, where are the replicas of these skulls?
They explode in the end. Along with Treat Williams.
That's why I said replicas, not originals.
Actually, I don't even remember if they explode. I think they might survive, and the Phantom's like, they're mine now.
I think they explode.
You're acting.
There it is. God, he is terrible in this movie. I forgot. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
you guys all
ones?
complain about Treat Williams.
well, no, I mean Treat Williams is terrible. No, let's not get psycho. Treat Williams is terrible.
I don't agree.
Okay, but the James Remar too.
I say James Remar worse than Treat Williams.
No, because
Yeah.
That line delivery.
the line delivery was terrible. But
yeah.
just wait.
I mean, I've seen this movie multiple times. I
I
have it on
know.
Laserdisc.
But it's just bad.
I must have them.
This entire time, I'm trying to signal to Josh quietly to not interrupt the commentary to show him a picture of the skulls in a replica form, and then he just has to lean into the microphone and say, "I must have them," in a complete, like, non-sequitorial way. Wow, these look awful.
This dude looks like a triceratops. Maybe a rhinoceros if I'm feeling more generous and less prehistoric.
The Star Sapphire?
They have an entire core.
The Phantom. I mean, I never kid.
It's an old jungle saying. The ghost who walks never kids.
The Ghost Who Kids.
Yeah. But never does. The Phantom.
Tukanda.
I love that one smartass that knows how to count.
Yeah. What if the dude with the striped suit is in The Sopranos.
Here you go, Josh. $230. You can get all three of them.
You're going to be working soon.
True.
And then you can be like Treat Williams at the end.
How else am I going to deal with rowdy tenants in the apartment?
Remember what the...
How do I clap?
How do I clap? Do I clap?
Here you go, Jake. A Halloween costume for you. Oh, fuck. I don't know if there's a link to the people selling it, but I just handed him a
Do we get a
picture of...
Batman 89 moment coming up?
He doesn't get electrocuted if that's what you think.
But You know, along the lines of I'm out, and was like, oh, okay.
Of course, every mobster movie's
Yeah, it
gotta
happened
have
in
that.
Dick Tracy a couple weeks ago too.
But instead of electrocution, it was a car bomb. But to finish my thought earlier, I handed Jake my phone. And it had a picture of a replica full suit for the Phantom.
I'd wear that in my leisure time, just watching Gilmore Girls.
What about bunheads?
No, no bunheads.
This is why I keep African
Oh,
spears.
that's nice. Yeah, that beats electrocution or a car bomb.
I still don't know how to clap.
I'm still alive. It's my penis. Oh, that too. Hello, Dana. No? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Love this scene. He
No
just
one
threw her
cares.
jacket on the floor. It sounded like he just threw the jacket on the floor.
It's on that chair back there.
That's weird because he threw it to the left of him.
Movie magic.
Yeah.
He's the destroyer.
Mm.
Mm.
That's.
You just became useful.
Phantom mode. Activate. Oh shit. I've seen that stance before. He's like, the Phantom doesn't have time for your shit.
Typical rhinoceros.
I'm trying to remember what else I've seen him in. You know, oddly enough, he's just like the I feel terrible because I've forgotten his name. The older actor who played Ray's dad on Everybody Loves Raymond, and he was the monster in Young Frankenstein.
Peter Boyle.
Yeah, Peter Boyle's character. I believe it was Peter Boyle in The Shadow. You
Yeah.
know, the cab driver.
Yeah.
So now I'm just getting all these pulp movies mixed up.
Well, they had to fill in a lot
When
of
did the
space
Shadow
with
come out?
character
Was
actors.
was Shadow 94?
I want
I think
to
it
say
is,
94.
yeah. 94. Damn.
Ooh.
But my collar's popped. But my collar's popped. Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun-dun. Santa doesn't have time for your shit.
The ghost who steals
Stunts?
may ghosta.
Oh, God.
Woo!
Oh, man, are they going to be disappointed?
Yeah.
One, because it's the Hall of Nature, and two, because there's no actual free cakes and whatever else you said, sandwiches.
Oh, my dry ice is melting. I like how the lights behind the window start shimmering.
Yeah. I'm overacting.
Something's change is coming.
Yeah. What? What is coming?
This
is
is
it. Just like Michael Jackson, this is it.
What is it?
They say, what is it?
Man. Show me the money!
And it only keeps going up from here.
It just keeps getting better.
Well, we've got another 40 minutes to go.
40 minutes of excitement and power.
Slamming evil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He loves this.
So what?
It's like Raiders.
What would have happened if he didn't have a map to point at?
Old Jungle saying, Chris, don't ask too many questions.
That wasn't over the top.
That
To be
wasn't-
honest,
that
that's
was a very well subdued moment from Treat Williams.
And that's a very
What a treat.
that's a very real reaction to a scene like that. He didn't do a whole lot of talking.
Christy Swanson's just like, I'm in this.
I was in a movie with vampires.
What has she done since?
I feel like it's been a little bit rough for her post.
Like
fantasy.
Sean
She's-
Young syndrome?
Not as bad, but I feel like
She
had
was
a
in
little.
like 6 episodes of Psych, guys.
She had a little brush up with the. I've never seen Psych.
Who's
I've
she
only
on
seen one
Psych?
episode of Psych.
I forget, but like I was earlier. I was going through her IMDb thing, and I saw Psych, and I was like, "Ooh, I don't remember you."
I think she was going to be one of the prospective girlfriends at one point of Sean.
Possibly. Before they got Rachel Lee Cook
Yeah.
Damn, this has a 4.9 on IMDb.
out of 10.
10.
Which is just slightly better than Fantastic Four.
Jesus.
Which is unfair because this is leaps and bounds better
Oh yeah.
than
Yeah.
Fantastic Four.
Oh, she was in Dude, Where's My Car?
Hmm.
Wait a minute. This isn't necessarily a fault of Treat Williams, but the dialogue there.
Yeah.
Who are you and why do you want the skull so bad? I'm Kit Walker. Who is Kit Walker?
I am.
To be fair, you
It
asked.
was a valid question.
If you're asked those questions by someone like him, you're going to be a smartass about it.
She was a
He-
female scientist in Crisis, the video game.
Oh. Just the first one?
I think so.
Crisis?
With a Y. There's 3 of them.
Oh, that Crisis. Okay.
the only Crisis video game I care about is one.
She
of
was in
Time.
Big Daddy.
Yes.
Big Daddy, I feel like, was
I like
the other
both.
big one post
Oh,
this.
shit. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I remember her in that.
Shit, yeah,
With Jon Stewart.
and Adam Sandler.
The last, in my opinion, Big Daddy's like the last unequivocally good laugh out loud Sandler comedy.
Yeah, I'd be there with you on that one.
Like Little Nicky has its moments, Mr. Deeds has less of its moments.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm totally down, Chris. Sorry to answer this question from a while ago. To borrow Buffy.
All right.
Check it out.
Do you want to borrow the Warriors?
I've seen the Warriors.
That's for Josh.
Look at that giant shading grin. I don't understand why someone would grin so much when they're eating shit, but Josh is
There
doing
was
it.
no like.
That's what Mark
he just
Hoppus
throws
would
him
always,
down.
yeah. Mark Hoppus always said that at Blink shows. He's like,
I think that's where I got it from.
oh yeah. It's like if you are eating shit and grinning, it's probably not your
wait.
day anyway. So.
No, I got it from Bob Saget
Ah.
in one of his stand-up, the stand-up that I have the DVD for. He talks about a shit-eating grin, and then he's like, if you have a grin while you're eating shit, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, Hoppus would just say, if you're eating shit and grinning, it's probably not your day anyway.
Well, here, Chris, we'll make a deal. I'll watch The Warriors if you watch Jack of All Trades.
Bring me the discs.
Bring me the skulls.
Skulls.
Yeah.
Unbelievable!
That's the
Man.
Batman '89 move right there.
He got
That's
two
one
men.
perfect shot right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 men in between his legs. Doesn't get any more perfect.
No, the one perfect shot was the shirtless Billy Zane. We missed that one already. Many perfect shots.
Too many perfect shots? Ooh, look at that.
I've got him right where
He's
I
like,
want
a door. There's no doors in Bengala.
They're just holes for caves.
Yeah. Strike a
him.
pose.
Skeletons that strangle people.
I like how he took the time to put on the eyeshadow.
Oh, yeah.
Just like Keaton. Who can mysteriously take it off.
Yeah.
Batman Returns commentary available now.
Indeed.
Oh, oh boy.
Namaste?
Yeah.
No, that's the Bermuda Triangle.
Remember when I'm not a caricature of Italians on The Sopranos? Somehow.
Maybe I want to get speared too.
All the bad guys wear leather in some form.
Yeah.
Well, that's because leather is murder.
Yeah. That's why.
Message.
Yeah. On point.
On sight, even.
Yeah. There's no action sequence in this film that I would set to Kanye
Actually,
West, though.
this scene coming up with
You
him
would set it to Kanye.
shooting and riding the elevators down, like with the guns on
Yeah.
sight, and he's sliding down. I would just there's the synth in the beginning, but this is shoot on sight. This is when the cue comes. But no,
That's one of our shows, if you haven't known. This is one of our shows. Test. Is it a good action sequence? Can you set it to Kanye West on
on
site?
sight. Yeah.
Yes? Good.
Not for long, but I would do it coming up.
One of these days, I'm going to have to actually listen to that.
Oh, it's awesome.
After this commentary.
Yeah.
Get this party shaking like Parkinson's.
On sight.
Water, water.
Yeah. He's sliding in your DMs like on sight.
It's like the Matrix lobby.
Yeah.
Please empty your pockets, sir. Holy shit.
Yeah. He steps on the zoom button again.
On site.
Yeah. So fucking cool. This is a great scene too, when he's just like hopping on the top of the cabs. And then of course,
The
gets on
Phantom.
a horse.
The Phantom can traverse any jungle, even
That's
the
right.
urban jungle.
Oh, well said, Mr. Stone. Well said. Top brass, Mr. Stone.
Old jungle saying.
Yeah.
No
See,
jungle.
look at that. What a gentleman, dude.
Yeah. An immaculate gentleman.
Yeah. The Phantom, he's one of the good guys, man.
Was that a shop that said rope nets?
I don't know. I don't know.
Hopefully we'll get that shot again. Maybe the rhinoceros will drive by it.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Way to slow me up, rhinoceros.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see if he rides in front of the. It's a little to the left.
You said it was said rope nuts?
Rope nets,
Oh, rope nets?
not nuts.
Oh.
Yeah, I know for sure. In terms of the, because I'm not really well versed on Phantom comics. How much of the time is he in the jungle, and how much of the time is he like in cities?
Every comic I've ever read, he's been in the jungle.
So he's like never in the city.
Yeah, I mean, again, I've probably read 0.001% of the Phantom because he's been around since the early 30s. But yeah, all the ones I've read, he's been in the jungle. In Bengala.
Ah, the Central Park Zoo.
Was his first day on the job?
Yeah.
You think an NYPD guy would be like, you would know this place.
Yeah. What's this weird cage-like structure in the middle of Central Park?
It's precariously near where the Central Park Zoo is.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I'm a tiger. I feel like this is a great shot. One perfect shot right there. He's like, oh shit, it's Billy Zane.
Where's my autograph book?
Yeah, it's Billy Zane.
You should listen to your friend Billy Zane. He's a real cool guy. Watch out, Derek. Put a cork in it, Zane.
Dreamcasting Lex Luthor, man.
Billy Zane?
Yeah.
I could see that.
Oh, yeah.
He's even got the voice for it, you know.
And the bald head.
Well, he's got everything for it.
He sounds like Clancy Brown.
He does, yeah. But like he's like also got that style where like you would kind of like him, you know, like you'd be like maybe Lex Luthor's right, you know,
He's
like
not that bad of a guy.
yeah, you know what?
I get it.
Yeah. But then he would do that thing when you turn, you'd be like, oh shit.
Oh shit!
Or it should have had a dual role. It should have been Billy Zane was Lex Luthor and he was Superman, and Clark Kent, and Pa Kent, and Jor-El,
And Perry White.
and Jimmy,
And Lois Lane.
yeah, and even Lois Lane.
Basically, just every character.
Yeah.
One man show Billy Zane. Yeah. He raped me. A woman?
It's fantastic.
Ugh.
Eyes on the road, rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros.
Again, calm waters.
Unfortunately, this is where the movie starts to unravel.
And by unravel, you mean get even better.
The exact opposite. There's some fun, great moments in the third act when they get to the final set piece, but it's kind of starts to unravel a bit here.
It just gets weird.
Yeah. Olympic diving.
Stunts.
Stunts by the Phantom.
He forgot to close the door.
I mean, it even follows the Raiders of the Lost Ark thing where the protagonist is like hitching a ride on some kind of vehicle.
All we need is the map with like the red line.
Oh man, I love this.
Craft services, man.
Oh, I'm not gonna burp because that's a funny thing. That's a funny thing in movies. God. Hey guys, look at the smoke rings I'm doing. I'm the same.
I've been doing it all night.
Yeah, no one's seeing them though.
I get arrested in the Warriors.
I get handcuffed to a park bench.
This thing, he just looked over Sam was like, "Oh, that's it." I mean,
It's really all his character's good for.
He gets annihilated in the beginning of Django Unchained, he gets annihilated by Christoph Waltz, and at the end of it, he gets annihilated by Jamie Foxx.
yeah. And in the comics, to hang out with keep together the pulp stuff, Django hangs out with Zorro. Isn't that fucking nuts?
Django is Zorro.
He becomes the new Zorro.
The Mask of Django Unchained.
7-issue miniseries they did with Matt Wagner.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The Z is silent. In which case, I guess it's just Oro.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like this is where
It's Apocalypse Now.
yeah. Give me the end by the Doors.
That was a great shot, just
Yeah.
popping
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, that might be your one perfect shot.
That's a good one.
This is the end.
It is almost.
Kill.
Father, I want to kill you. That's like one of those songs I play a Doors mix in the shop. I'm like, okay, cool, Doors are safe. And it gets to the end, we're just like, Mother, I want to fuck you all night long. He's going, fuck me, baby. And I'm like, oh, shit. Little kids perusing the Batman section. Jim Morrison's going, fuck.
Jim Morrison's losing his
You're
mind.
sitting there at the register. You're like, oh, fuck!
Is he saying fuck? Oh, fuck.
Is that the only Doors song where like Jim Morrison goes berserk?
I think in terms of like studio stuff, I mean, he's
Well,
going
yeah.
berserk towards the end, but
In like live stuff, sure.
in live stuff, yeah, but I mean, like in studio stuff, I'd probably say. I mean, Soft Parade, he's a nut,
Yeah.
but I don't think he's screaming fuck.
On the soft parade.
Was it Horse Latitudes? When the still seas conspire. If you ever next time you see my dad, ask him to recite that song.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, maybe it was the lighting or something along those lines, but like the way the Phantom was just posed right there,
Yeah.
it seemed so like dainty, like
Ooh.
Hands on his hips, Paul Stanley style.
Yeah. Y'all ready to fight?
get the Phantom House.
Yeah. That's the second crotch shot.
It was. I got it in a box of Cracker Jacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew those temporary tattoos would pay off.
Got it in a Phantom comic.
Yeah, that's crazy because she's in another pulp
Yeah.
movie in I guess 2 years after this,
Yeah.
which is where Michael Douglas sees her and is like, I need to marry her. That's how he first was introduced to Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah. Mask of Zorro, fantastic movie.
The sequel though, man,
I never saw it. Like,
it's rough.
they get divorced, right? Isn't that the big
Yeah.
point of it?
Yep.
How many years after was it? Like, because that movie was a hit. I mean, it
It
did
came
really
out
well.
like 6 or 7 years afterwards.
Jeez.
I was like in high school. Legend
Pose.
of Zorro.
Yeah, Zorro's a guy who deserves a franchise or a new movie. It's a great character as
Yeah,
well.
I feel like that came out while I was working at University Mall Theaters. Which
Really?
would
Yeah.
have been like 2007.
Jeez,
Maybe that late, yeah.
Yeah.
it's crazy.
But it was Mask
Was
of
it
Zorro.
Martin Campbell who did it?
It
too?
was same director.
Wow.
Oh, Shang Tsung.
He's in License
about
to
to
Kill,
say.
right?
This is
He's
Mortal
he is
Kombat?
also in License to Kill. He gets killed.
He goes out
That's-
hard because that's
That
like
sting
one of the
operation
yeah,
that goes horribly
that
wrong.
Bond fucks up
Yeah.
so bad.
He's just like, I've been working on this for years. But yeah, it is Shang Tsung.
Gets saved by the bad guys in that one.
He goes out hard in Shang Tsung. Or in
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat, yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, I'm starting to see it, guys.
Thank you.
It's just like he belongs in a different film. Like, tonally,
Yeah.
he doesn't...
It's like he belongs in a comic book.
Yeah.
Movie, which I feel this is.
Yeah, but nobody else... Ever, like, Billy Zane's so earnest about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like that is the Phantom, though.
But there's a difference, man.
Yeah.
There's a fucking difference.
What?
I'd rather deal with the ninja pirates.
Well, good.
Which
You came to the right scene.
Yeah,
You're in luck, Sam.
I am. This would be after Mortal Kombat, wouldn't it? Because that was 95? Or was it 97?
95?
Yeah, because this is 96. Or no.
Phantom's just like watching in horror this performance.
I do like how he deals with the pirates, though.
The Phantom?
No,
Drax.
Oh.
Drax.
At least he knows when to shut up.
Oh my, some face acting. Belongs on True Detective Season 2. Is that Smee in the background?
No, it's Waldo.
Smee! Oh, there
You
go.
found him.
Yes.
Yeah, Phantom's 96. Mortal Kombat's 95.
Good
Boom.
2 years for this guy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he does other stuff. You know, he's in John Carpenter's Vampires. Isn't that one of your favorites, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But
he's
is it,
in.
But is it Vampires Deus de los Muertos starring Bon Jovi?
He's in the one with Wesley Snipes and Sean Connery too, isn't he?
He's in Rising Sun.
Yeah.
And Elektra, another comic book film, and the 2001 Planet of the Apes,
Oh, really? I take it back.
and Balls of Fury.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
47 Ronin. He's probably one of the 47.
Still haven't seen that.
Yeah. Man with the Iron Fist 2.
He's about to go out hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give that a 7.
He didn't quite stick the landing.
No.
Nimble the Phantom is.
Again, the purple helps him blend in.
It's true. I do like that we get to see him do some swordplay, you know, because the long lineage of he would have been a master swordsman as well. And a master jumper. She's like, I love purple. That's another
Well, why didn't you say so?
yeah.
I'm gonna take her away from you, and then keep her for myself.
There's like a delayed reaction, like, oh yeah, Phantom.
Well, the boner was talking.
Yeah, it's like, got puss on the mind.
This is a great shot of the double.
Yeah, this is where you play
Yeah.
Kanye West.
It's right when he goes like this with the two when he switches. There
Wait for it.
it is.
There.
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun. worst ninja pirates ever.
Fuck you.
Fuck
you.
Yeah, that trip to New York builds a lot of rage in you. You just gotta let it out somehow.
Yeah, just all that having to work with that traffic.
Yeah. Just jumping over traffic. Phantom says, fuck
The smell
you.
of New York City in the summer.
Yeah.
Yep. Beat it out on some pirates.
Run away. Oh, dang. That was a bummer. Yeah, this is cool, this scene.
He's just like...
He's like, well done.
He was just perplexed,
Yeah.
I'll let him take it. I'll let
Yeah.
him, you know what? You got that. Very Shang Tsung of him.
Yeah.
More like Shank Sung.
Yeah. Even though he dies at the end of Mortal Kombat, he's in Annihilation, right?
I can't remember.
No, his boss is in Annihilation.
Oh, Shao Kahn?
Yes.
I mean, Shao Kahn shows up at the end of Mortal Kombat proper.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, his reign is being ushered in by the death of his underling.
Right. I haven't seen Annihilation in years because it's just...
That's for the best.
Yeah. You've got both. Was it both as one, or did you get them separate?
Do I have both of them?
I thought you had Annihilation on Laserdisc as well.
No, I definitely don't have Annihilation on Laserdisc.
That's another series, though, I think is getting a reboot as well.
It
Which,
is with James Wan.
What's the cover
producing
for the
it.
Phantom Laserdisc?
It's,
Because there's been different covers.
It's just
him doing the
punching
slam
the
evil
camera.
punch. Okay. My favorite poster is the one of him sitting on his throne with like the shadow. Not like the pulp character, the shadow, like his actual shadow.
Yeah.
I like how Catherine Zeta-Jones had the light shining on her eyes. You know,
Yeah.
clearly like just.
Blinded by the light.
Wrapped up like a deuce and then... Ba-na-na-na-na.
Blinded by the light.
I'm not going to do that. You guys are dead.
I'm not actually going to be right behind you. Suckers!
I got the skull now. Remember the loogie that Kate Winslet spits on him in Titanic? Thing's epic.
Yeah. Well, that's because Jack teaches her how to loogie.
The better half.
Because Titanic was what, 2 years after this?
I want to say it was
3?
97.
Was it 97? Okay.
Yeah,
just a
so
year
it's
then.
like the following year.
Yeah, he's in the biggest movie of all time for a period.
Yeah, come on, Cameron, cast him in an Avatar film.
Do it, man.
Ugh.
Because you know those will top.
Yeah. I'd love to see him star in
Unfortunately.
I'd love to see him star in an Avatar movie, even as the villain.
Do a better job than Stephen Lang.
Yeah, or Treat Williams. All right, that's enough. I'm not going to rip him anymore.
Are you sure?
No,
Wait, I'm
because
pretty sure
the
you're not
end,
gonna-
the end
yeah.
hasn't happened
Yeah.
yet.
No, his
Don't
best
make-
scene is coming
don't write
up.
Checks
Yeah.
your ass can't.
I will
cash.
say the unbelievable. Like, it's actually funny at least, so I'll give him that. Beat a man up
That's
with a
because he's
periscope.
doing like a 60 degrees angle lean.
Yeah, he's in the what Michael Jackson video is that?
The movie.
Oh, no, it's,
Smooth Criminal.
Smooth Criminal.
Now,
yeah.
this is some great CGI.
Oh shit! Welcome to the Phantom Blu-ray menu. I need to get this on Blu-ray because Blu-ray
Fox
is him just standing there
DVD.
putting his guns in his holsters. I wish he got marked again, like just big time on the face.
Well, to be fair, he does get marked by a skull.
Yeah. Yeah. It's worse than a marking.
I feel like that's a trailer moment.
Yeah.
Rips off his penis.
This is mine now.
Yeah.
And then goes for the butt buckle.
The butt buckle?
Look at him go. He's trying so hard. I mean, he's selling it, I guess. Thank you, Treat Williams.
Oh shit, these do work.
One perfect shot.
Even the Phantom's like, oh shit, they do work.
Yeah.
Really, his responses are just top notch.
On point. Crazy Eyes Zane.
Yeah.
That's what they call him.
That's what you're using for
He's
protection?
finally
Your
decided-
fourth skull? No
he's-
wonder why you don't have
He's
any
finally
children.
decided to like try to match Treat.
Watch his face. Watch his face. There it is. Time to slam evil, I guess.
Totally should have said it here.
Yeah. Here comes the one perfect shot for real.
Constipated Treat Williams.
Yeah. Here it is.
DBZ before DBZ.
KO Ken times 4.
Kamehameha! Yeah! That's just like watching Big Trouble in
Can we
Little China. That
redub
little, like-
this with DBZ phrases?
Oh, that was the unbelievable. Yeah, see the skulls?
Okay, they do. Yeah, for some reason I thought, I couldn't remember if maybe he took them for safekeeping in the Skull Cave. That's like how every metal song should start. Unbelievable.
That'll be the opening to our album.
Our Phantom album.
Yeah. And it'll just be called like Slam
Name of the album is Slam Evil.
the
Yeah.
We'll all have skull and the sword rings. Oof.
Yeah, there's your 90s CGI, Josh.
Yeah.
What? You're not naked yet. Well, someone called Joe. Huh? Huh?
The volcano.
Yeah. Tom Hanks?
I was going to say call Dante, but Joe works too.
What was that volcano short before? Was it before Inside Out, Sam?
Yes.
Still haven't seen it.
It was good.
The film itself is good.
Yeah,
that's
very,
what I
very
hear.
good. I wish I lived in the Skull Cave. So cool.
I bet you it's really humid.
Possibly. It's got the same stairs as the old Shabine.
Yeah,
Wait, the old Shabine is the Skull Cave.
it is. Now it's getting renovated, though.
Yeah, that's the redesign.
Are they not going to have those steps?
Now you know our secret.
I'll probably keep the steps.
Like, those are the best, worst steps to have for potential drunk people.
It's a great litmus test.
Have you ever seen anybody eat it on those steps?
No, unfortunately.
But I want to.
I've seen a server accidentally drop a plate of spinach and artichoke dip on the last step. Like, she was like,
Oh, man.
the entire like way down, and just like, and then she finally
20th
got to the
Phantom.
last step and dinged it on the handle, the railing knob, and it just, and she was just,
Yeah, just defeated.
yeah,
The 21st Phantom Kid Walker. In a perfect world, I'd love to see...
21 and 1.
I'd love to see a like episodic, like a TV show that's each episode is about one of the it's about the Phantom, from the first Phantom to the 21st.
Let's do it.
That was like, I never liked you. No, that's mean, devil.
So wait, is this the 50s then? Oh no, it's 32,
Yeah.
not 52.
What?
I thought the Phantom's father's grave said 1952.
Oh. Gotta record an opening for Prisoner of Iron Maiden.
Mm-hmm.
Or allow them to use the recording. That was the funny story of theirs. So here comes your Batman Returns moment.
Mm.
Now I gotta kill you.
He does make that joke, I think.
But okay.
See, they kind of hid the no mascara thing.
Jungle proverb.
So
I-
is that a jungle marriage proposal?
I just lock them in the skull cave till they say yes.
I mean, that's how I usually deal with women.
Speaking of which, when's the last time you've been to that skull cave? I feel like it's been at least 10 years. You might want to check on them.
I'm sure she's fine.
If you say so.
Mascara away.
Yeah, I hope Catherine Zeta-Jones didn't also see me minus mask.
Well,
She is literally-
marrying you too.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
I like how she has goggles specifically designed for, flying in a plane like that. Not wearing them.
Good job, Simon.
And you know what? Good on you, Jeffrey. And
But
thank
Lee
you,
Falk.
Lee Falk, man. So yeah, that's the Phantom. That kind of closes out our little pulp run. A lot of fun, And hey, look,
Now, is
Joe
that
Da-
Dick Joe or
that was
Dick
Joe
Van?
Dante, the guy that
really awkwardly?
Now, you know what's funny? Jeffrey Boehm, who wrote this,
yeah.
he's the creator of The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr.
Oh,
with Bruce Campbell.
Probably why he wanted Bruce Campbell.
And worked on Lethal Weapon and
Ooh.
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Oh.
Well, Josh's penis is hard.
Well, always. Now he just has an excuse.
How do I hide an erection in these pants?
But I would say, I know it might be somewhat blasphemy in the terms of like pulp things, but I would say the Phantom is the greatest pulp character that ever existed. Most people would probably say the Shadow,
Yeah.
but I would say the Phantom is
That's just
the
because
all-time
you
great
hate
pulp.
the Shadow movie.
I mean, I like the Shadow character in the books, but
Shadow inspired Batman.
yeah. But
Yeah,
for
I'd
me,
put-
the Phantom is the greatest pulp character that ever existed.
Shadow, Phantom, Rocketeer.
Yeah.
Top 3.
Okay.
Don't forget Zorro,
And Tracy.
the Green Hornet,
Yeah.
The
Lone
Spider.
Ranger.
The Avenger.
Oh,
Yeah, they are all
The
well below
Avenger.
those 3.
Yeah, I believe you on the Avenger. Yeah. You guys got anything to add as we drift out?
no, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for watching these movies with me, gang.
Yeah. Happy
Oh, a
birthday,
pleasure.
Jake.
Thank
And-
you, and Samuel.
Sam too, but these are.
But,
Well, this is one of Jake's birthday.
Goodbye.
Although-
Good night, sweet prince.
I have to say, of all the pulp ones, I'd say I want to see probably the Phantom come back the most.
I think you could do the most with the Phantom.
Yeah.
Because I love the Rocketeer, but the Cliff Secor's not like trying to like run around and be the Rocketeer his whole life. It's in the main Dave Stevens thing, he's kind of using it for what he needs and to get Betty or Jenny back if you're watching the movie. But
Yeah.
the Phantom, it's his lineage, it's this legacy that he carries.
I feel
And
like there's
it's
more to
interesting.
work with the Phantom material.
Yeah, I mean he's been around since the early 30s, so.
Yeah, we'll be back next week in preparation for another big movie franchise coming out this year. It'll be a blast. We'll see you guys next week. This has been another Geek Out commentary. I'm Sam.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
I'm Josh.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Good night.